here, we've given the second coat of primer like an hour and a half to dry out, and it has dried out here, and now the sheen is much more uniform. And again, this primer dries to a flat sheen, and it's sandable too, so that's good. So you can give the primer light sand here, but then really there's nothing really to take off here, because the roller that I'm using is a good roller, and it doesn't shed here. So as you can see, I cut in the top and the bottom and around the socket with the wall paint here. And the wall paint is it's a Benjamin Moore color, and it's called Spicy Apple Cider. And again, it dries to a flat sheen. So I'm going to put this down here now. And then once again, I'm rolling with a 1/2 inch nap roller here. So we're just going to put this on here. And when you prime a wall, or when you roll over a wall that has just been primed, the paint goes on real easy, and you're able to spread it out. And you use less paint too, because the surface is sealed. And paint is designed to stick to primer, so you shouldn't have any problems with adhesion whenever you're painting over a primer. You basically always want to put down a primer first. Okay, so trying to come as close to the baseboard as possible here, and come close to the crown there. And again, this is a color that requires a primer too, so it's good that we prime the walls gray first, because it helps this top coat cover a bit better. If you had used a white primer, the white primer would show through this color and require multiple coats to cover. So it's always best to prime with a gray primer. If your top coat is red or is it a dark one. Now, since I don't have a lot of paint on the roller, I'm going to come down here so I hit this area here. So whenever you come near a socket, just make sure that the roller doesn't have a lot of paint on it. Okay. So again, this is the first coat of the top coat, and as you can see, I painted the rest of the walls in here because it needed a fresh coat. So we're gonna let this dry out, and then we'll be back to apply the second and final coat and be done with this job. So I'll see you on the next one. Okay, so we've given the wall over 2 hours to dry out here, and it has dried out. And you can see the contrast of the new paint versus the old paint. this is that line right here. So the new paint is like slightly darker, but that's because it hasn't cured. So now what we want to do is we want to roll out the whole wall here, and that's going to help blend and hide and just make it all one. So it's very important after you do a repair like this to prime it twice, then top coat it twice, and on the last top coat to coat the whole wall. Okay, so again, we're going to be using this paint right here, and I have it all cut in here, and I'm just going to start over here in the corner, right? And I know it's dark, but and again, the paint that I'm using is Benjamin Moore, the Ben line, and this is a flat sheen. And again, the color is Spice Apple Cider, so I'm just going to unplug this light right here to come close to the socket here. Okay, come down here and come a little closer to the window casing there. You always want to roll as close as possible to the moldings. Turn this on there. And when you roll close to the moldings, just make sure that the roller doesn't have a lot of paint on it, because you don't want to get drip marks right near the molding there. Okay, so now that my roller doesn't have a lot of paint on it, I'm going to come up here and roll above the window casing here. Like that there. And come up here. Always go back and look down the side to see if you have like any drip lines or anything like that. As far as the technique that I'm using for rolling, I'm basically rolling via W, but a longer W and a narrower W. Again, here you can see the old paint versus the new paint here. So this has faded out. here, I'm going to turn the roller around and work the edge as close to the corner as possible. And roll as close to the crown again as possible. Okay, so that's it with this project. We'll be back after it dries to check out the wall. So until the next time. Okay, so welcome back here. We are done with this wall right here and the rest of the room here. So as you can see, the second top coat has dried out, and you can see that it looks pretty good here. So I'll just turn the light on here. When you come to the side of the wall, you don't really see the two butt joints that I had to fill here. And if the camera can also see the texture from the repair to the wall is virtually the same here. So it doesn't go from a totally smooth surface to a rough surface here. And again, one of the reasons why we can't tell that there was a repair there is because I primed it twice and I top coated it twice using a 1/2 inch nap to recreate the texture to match the existing on each side there. So these are just some tips and techniques to help you out with your drywall needs if you ever have a project like this. And again, it's very important to cover the floors here, especially if you have the hardwood floors. And I use the ram board, and that did a great job because it's thick enough so it doesn't tear up. So you definitely want to spend a few more bucks and ensure that the floors are protected when doing a messy job like this here. So I hope that you enjoyed the videos, and I will see you on the next one.